Hello, everyone. I'm Emeshe from the Akazu recruitment team, and welcome to our monthly podcast session. Today, I will be speaking with Massihullah Shams, one of our project managers in Afghanistan, who's had an impressive career journey at Acasus, progressing from associate to senior associate and now to project manager. We will explore the steps of this exciting journey and the insights gained along the way. Welcome to the podcast, Massih.
Hi.
Thank you for joining me today, Massih. Could you please start by introducing yourself and telling us a little bit about your background and why you joined Acasus in the first place?
Hi, Massih, and also hello and assalamu alaikum, everyone listening to this podcast. My name is Massihullah Shams, and I work as project manager with Acasus in Afghanistan. I have a master's degree in business administration with a focus on finance and management, and I have a work experience of over 10 years, mostly focused on finance, strategy development, and also strategy implementation. When it comes to my professional experience, it spans a diverse range of sectors that include the private sector, the NGOs, or the humanitarian sector, public service, or the government, and also, of course, the management consulting. Regarding your second point, that why did I join Acasus, I just want to talk about two things here. First, I would say that Acasus, our area of focus, which is improving health and education for citizens, it highly resonated with me. These are the two sectors where I believe I can have the greatest impact on the lives of the people in Afghanistan. And second, I just want to talk about the initial days when I applied to Acasus. So I applied and went through the HR process, had some really intense and hour-long interviews with Bahman, Razak, and Johnny, who are the Acasus leadership. And frankly, I was impressed by the caliber, attention to detail, and also expertise of these managers. These interviews itself kind of convinced me about the quality of the people I'll be working with. You know, there's a saying by Valtteri, I think, that judge a man or a person by the question he or she asks. So the questions these managers asked me during these interview processes was fundamental to my belief regarding the quality of the people I'll be working with at Acasus.
Thank you, Massih. You've truly had an incredible journey at Acasus, moving from associate all the way to project manager by working on impactful development projects in Afghanistan. Can you walk us through some of the key milestones in your career progression and what those roles involved?
So I joined Acasus in 2021 as an associate, just 2 months after the collapse of the Republic in Afghanistan. Within my first week, it became crystal clear to me that success here requires a strong commitment to going the extra mile, working hard, and also thriving under pressure. From day one, I set myself the goal of exceeding my responsibilities, often putting in extra hours beyond the official workday to ensure I delivered results. And while I was putting in the hard work, I received extensive coaching and mentoring from my line manager and also the wider Acasus team. These sessions were, I would say, extremely useful in improving my consulting skills and also strengthening my ability to perform effectively in difficult situations and under pressure. And as a result, I would say I supported the team to expand the work from 17 provinces at the time to 34 provinces of Afghanistan, and also in partnership with international donors such as Gavi, Ministry of Public Health, and also other stakeholders. We have established a real-time monitoring and performance management system. This system is enabling the Ministry of Public Health and its partners to drive improvements in the performance of nearly 3,000 health facilities nationwide, utilizing a wide range of tools and best performance management practices.
Amazing to hear about the impactful work of the Afghanistan team. Thank you for sharing, Massih. Growing within an organization often brings new responsibilities and challenges. What were some of the biggest changes or adjustments you experienced as you moved through the different roles, ultimately becoming a project manager?
So during my time at Acasus, I've had the opportunity to take on a wide range of responsibilities and also tackling diverse challenges. Honestly, even after working for more than 3 years, I still continue to face new challenges every single day. I get to learn from my subordinates, the stakeholders I'm managing, and also my line manager, Bahman, who provides me continued support and coaching. I admire the culture of coaching and mentoring at Acasus, which has been, instrumental in my growth. At the beginning, when I was working as an associate, I learned a great deal in doing data analytics, developing presentations, scaling up projects, and also interventions and communicating and problem solving with provincial stakeholders. However, nowadays, while working as a project manager, it's more about collaborating with my seniors on designing projects, coaching and mentoring my team and keeping them motivated. Also planning for longer term and also establishing checks and balances to ensure consistent improvement in the system and also in my team, and also engaging with more senior stakeholders to support the development of, I would say, national level strategies on health.
Thank you for sharing, Massih. It's so interesting to hear that, of course, every role comes with its own responsibilities and continuous learning is part of the journey all the time. Looking back, what would you say, what are some of the most valuable lessons you've learned throughout your career growth at Acasus? How have these experiences influenced your approach to leadership and project management?
Well, during these 3 years, I can say I've grown both personally and professionally. And the top 3 lessons that I've learned that I want to share with all your audiences. First, work hard and also be persistent in your pursuit of delivering change. Nothing great comes easy. Second, I would say it takes time and a lot of patience to deliver change. Launching new interventions and changing old ways of doing things takes several attempts and requires a lot of persistence. And third, I would say coaching and mentoring the team to grow as you deliver the work is key for the success of your own self, the team, and also the quality of the work you are delivering. So these are the 3 lessons that I've learned during these 3 years of being at Acasus.
Thank you so much, Massih. As a final question, I would go with one we ask at the end of every Acasus podcast episode. What has been your favorite memory of working with Acasus so far?
Yeah, of course, this is the good part. So recently, Bahman and I had the opportunity to support one of our international partners in delivering a workshop on Afghanistan in a neighboring country. This required us to work, the usual, work late, usually until midnight, and also preparing for the next day's session. So after each day of the workshop, we would head to a nearby restaurant to develop presentations and also to strategize for the upcoming day or the next day of the workshop. So at the end of the workshop, Bahman and I found ourselves back at the same restaurant, enjoying a cup of tea and some chill time. And as we were relaxing, an Egyptian man who appeared to be a high-ranking official on vacation turned to us from the couch behind and asked, you're the ones who were working all night here creating those crazy visuals and slides. It just turned out without us even realizing he had been observing our work and was genuinely impressed by the rigor and dedication we put into it. He was so excited about what we were doing at Acasus that he offered to give us, a tour of Egypt if we ever visited there. He was, of course, amazed that such high-level work is even happening in Afghanistan or even possible in Afghanistan. So that was one of the greatest memories and also a fun memory that I've had.
Massih, thank you so much for sharing your inspiring journey with us. And thanks to everyone listening. For more podcast episodes, visit our Spotify channel under the name Acasus Podcast. And don't forget to follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. We'll be back soon with another episode. Stay tuned, stay safe, and take care.